MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. D. Gordon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
San Francisco, second baseman, number 53.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Jonathan Villar will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Swing and a liner. One out, nobody on. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jerko has it in time to first, and there are two away. Mitch Moreland gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Mitch Moreland.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Chris Bryant will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got one hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Belted. Deep center field. Buxton going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Byron Buxton comes to the plate off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Buxton is retired, and there's one away. Stepping up to the plate, Al Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third,
Curtis Granderson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Bryant has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Christian Yelich will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Christian Yelich.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Now at the plate, Connor Gillespie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Connor Gillespie.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grichuk moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Yasiel Puig is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Yelich is running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard back up the middle. Towards second, Jerko is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Lynn comes set. Here's the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gary Sanchez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. 1 away. Jed Jerko stands in.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
In the windup and the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Rendell Grichuk gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rich Hill set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
D. Gordon will dig in for a second time as strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set and the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Hit out towards second. There is Jerko. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Mitch Moreland walks into the box. Rich base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Grounded to first. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Chris Bryant goes into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yunel Escobar digs into the box in the bottom
Leading
of
off for the
inning number
Cardinals.
3.
Third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Brandon Belt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Hit down the line at first. The tag, and he is out. Lance Lynn digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Byron Buxton will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts it with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Chris is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. At the plate, Connor Gillespie. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Connor Gillespie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Yasiel Puig stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. Got his work cut out for him now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1 on the belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Al Diaz is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Curtis Granderson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Catcher, Gary.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Stepping in, Jed Jerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball one. A runner on first with two away. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Hot shot to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Striding in, Rendell Gritchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rich Hill heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Leading off for the Giants, the pitcher, number 18, Rich Hill.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning. D. Gordon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
D. Gordon.
Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Jonathan Villar will be the batter. 1-for-2 thus far.
Jonathan Villar.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Mitch Moreland comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Chris Bryant will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Skied into very shallow right. Granderson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Christian Yelich, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strike.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yunel comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line hard to the left side. but this will be a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moreland in foul ground. No problem here. One away. Brandon Belt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
And he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Lance Lynn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Puig on the run, and the inning is over. Connor Gillespie will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the sixth. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Grichuk will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Yasiel Puig will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Not close. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Granderson has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Sandy Leon will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton giving chase, and that retires the side. Byron Buxton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. This offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to right. Puig has a beat on it. 1 out. Al Diaz will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Curtis Granderson ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Rich Hill is set to get us started for
Leading
the
off for
late
San
innings of this
Francisco.
one.
Well, you know, he's
The
been on
pitcher,
base
number
twice in
18.
this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Lynn's ready. First pitch on the way. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Second baseman.
D. Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the seventh. 2 gone. Jonathan Villar steps in. Got a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Grichuk. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Gary Sanchez steps into the box as the leadoff
Leading off
hitter
for
here in
St.
the
Louis.
bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jed Jerko steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. On the ground to the left side. Gillespie's up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Rendell Grichuk will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Bryant racing back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Mitch Moreland, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Moreland.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk is after it. 1 away. Chris Bryant will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Christian Yelich ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Smokes this one into deep center field. Buxton racing back. Still ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yunel Escobar digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
He's feeling it now. I mean, This is turning into a clinic out there.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Brandon Belt will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Now he pulls it in the air down the line and right. On the move is Puig. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 31.
Lance Lynn stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he likely won't be bunting here. Jonathan Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Yeah, there's not too much reason to give up an out just to move him over to third. No outs would be a whole different story, obviously.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To the hole, left side, and it's through, a base hit. And he is in there. So a big moment here and standing in. Byron Buxton.
Center fielder.
A single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. On the ground up the middle. VR is right there. First is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Al Diaz is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Yeah, 1 run's good, but you don't want to leave that guy strict.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The right fielder, number 3.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Curtis Granderson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one is a strike. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pedro Strop come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Yasiel Puig will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And taken in out there for the first out. Sandy Leon will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Sandy Leon.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Granderson going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple. So digging in now, Rich Hill. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. There's no reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Jimmy Rollins will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Now batting.
In now, D. Gordon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game. Jonathan Villar will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Shot foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out with a man at first. Another one sent foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing.
Your attention, please.
Come on now, trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the
Number
ninth.
54, Sergio Romo.
Striding in to start the ninth, Gary Sanchez.
Leading up
And
the
they'll need
bottom
him
of
to
the
get
ninth inning for
something
the
going
Cardinals.
here.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Jed Jerko
Second
will stand in,
baseman.
needing to do something
Jed
here to get on base because they're
Jerko.
down to their final 2 outs. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Rendell Gritchick makes
Now
his way to
batting,
the plate, needing to
left
make
fielder,
something happen. Down to
Rendell
their final
Gritchick.
out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no
0-1.
clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. Grounded to short. VR fields it cleanly. On to first. And that's your ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond.